Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we're going to be talking about Pokimane, and as her tier 3 simps desperately reach for the dislike button on this video, just know before you leave that she's never going to notice you. Okay, so why are we talking about Pokimane today? Well, she's doing what...
Yeah, y'all gotta, like, it feels weird to have to say this, but it also seems necessary to say this. The lady streamer is not gonna bang you, my dudes. And you are not friends with any streamer. They don't know you, you don't know them. Beyond just the screen time. And that's it. It's a little bit more interactive, you feel me? But y'all still strangers. You don't know them. Just letting y'all know.
3 simps desperately...
Is that what's happening? Is this another, like, parasocial situation? What happened with
reach for the
Pokimane?
dislike button on this video, just know before you leave that she's never going to notice you. Okay, so why are we talking about Pokimane today? Well, she's doing what she does best, and that is basically every month or so, she comes out with the worst take imaginable. She gets dunked on.
Oh, is it a bad
media,
Pokimane take?
and then she immediately plays the victim.
What happened? Well, the last time that she got like a big uproar is because she freaking called everybody broke boys for not like spending like an absurd amount of money on cookies, on like generic Costco brand cookies, like overpriced generic Costco brand cookies.
Scenario that she
but
created.
She was like, just say you're a broke boy.
For herself, and today is following that exact pattern. Now, talking about Pokimane is always a risk, at least on YouTube. They definitely have it out for people who criticize.
Oh, damn, really? Damn, you flag people for criticizing you? Is it like actual just criticism, or is it like was it actually like something real bad? My video, Pokimane is my future ex-wife? No, I am not joking. Some dude ate one of her cookies and choked on it. As you can see, I was spreading fake news. Thanks, at Team YouTube. The inappropriate language is for what? But sure, harmful acts and unreliable claims.
Just ask, it's a Gundam. He's been hit many times over the
I wonder, was that them sending the
years, including today, for daring to talk about her. He got hit with a demonetized...
I don't want to claim because I don't know whether that was her or was not, right? Sometimes it's YouTube, but it does seem like, I mean, harmful acts and unreliable claims seems pretty, like, I would be inclined to believe that potentially somebody, if not Pokimane, somebody at YouTube, like, personally looked into that, for sure. And if that's the case, whoever did that, get freaking bent. We'll criticize whoever the fudge we feel like it. Welcome to the US, baby!
Video here for inappropriate language where he's...
That being said, like, regardless of whether we're in the US or not, right, like, this is the internet, it's like, isn't it really ridiculous to be like, you can't criticize someone? Like, it's stupid.
Said, Pokimane is my future ex-wife, and then got hit with...
And if it was because he said that somebody choked on one of her cookies, okay, maybe. I can, like, it depends on how he said it. I'd have to see the video, right? Like, if he said, like, someone choked and made it seem like someone died from it, like, that's different, right?
Harmful acts and unreliable claims, playing a clip of someone eating her cookies and then choking on it. Yeah, very suspicious stuff. I can speak from experience as well. I've made 3 or 4 videos on Pokimane over the years, and my first one got hit with an age restriction within minutes of going live, and it was manually detected. So someone was literally searching for this stuff, and also on top of that, I was given no reason for the age restriction. And of all the videos on my channel to get age restricted, that was one that definitely did not warrant anything, but a very curious pattern nonetheless. So what is the take that everyone is talking about right now on social media? Well, it comes from this clip right here where she calls out rich people. Yes, the multi-millionaire streamer is calling out the rich.
Do you think someday we'll have a revolution like that in America? Right? It's getting there, right?
We've already had one.
A revolution in America? Would y'all shut up? What is with all these people trying to cosplay like there's some revolutionary, like, it's not, we're not in that world no more. Sit down. Drink a Starbucks. Like, what's wrong with you? No, there's not gonna be no stupid revolution.
Another.
The only like historical thing that could potentially happen nowadays is a freaking nuclear apocalypse. That's about it. There's no big revolution that's gonna happen. There might be some idiots that try to take over a freaking city, and then later on they get freaking kicked out when they've had all their fun and they run out of freaking food and water. And that's about as far as it gets.
What's going on?
The wealth disparity's getting bad.
The wage gap.
You're right. Hey, let me get some of that, Pokimane. Drop some bits in me, like my way. What the frick then?
I hate that shit.
Nah, she right though, cause like Moist Critical, Penguin Zero, like he donates his money to his chat. Like he would like do this thing where like his chat, he's like, hey chat, you could set like there's like a PO box, just send me like how much money you need, like what you would use it on. And like, you know, like give me your sob story basically, and like, you know, and then we'll randomly like start sending some money out to help out like people in our community, spread the wealth a little bit. And I was like, damn, that's cool, that's pretty freaking sick. Like I mean, right? Because like at a certain point, I feel like how much more money do you need? Like if your house is paid off, and like your car is paid off, and like I mean, let's pay like what the frick hell? Yeah, I mean like your school, I get your school is paid off. Then like that's fine. Then like what the frick else are you gonna do with it, right? She right though. She should start to donate money back to her Sims.
No wealth disparity.
Wealth disparity.
Wage gap is like between men and women. Men and women, we love each other.
Facts.
Oh.
And we hate the rich. Anyways. Too much.
We hate the rich. You know what the worst part is? That she's actually right.
Aren't you the rich?
No.
Yes, you
like
are.
The ultra rich. The
You are
ultra
ultra
big
rich.
The unnecessarily.
clarify.
I love how she had to go. No, not rich. The ultra rich, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I am ultra rich. The giga rich."
We're gonna clip that, and it's gonna make me look bad.
Oh,
Because she knows she's ultra rich.
You gotta say the billionaires.
the billionaires.
Because you are rich.
The big
Oh, okay, alright, so you gotta, the billionaires, it has to be the people who have so much money that it literally stops making sense to the normal human brain. You literally can't even conceptualize that amount of money realistically, besides it just being more zeros at the end of a larger number.
You can't be saying that.
I'm rich in friendship.
Shut
Yes.
up!
So
Just
as you
shut up, you spoiled freaking brat.
see, this is Pokimane's attempt at being relatable by saying, you know,
Spoiled by yourself. I don't know jack squat about your childhood, but you spoil yourself too damn much, apparently. But what you need to do is go outside with no shoes on, touch some damn grass, stick your toes in the freaking dirt, ground yourself in reality.
us millionaires, we're just like you average Joes. It's the billionaires who are the bad ones. Now, of course, there is a difference between millionaires
Yeah,
and
screw Bill Gates for donating all that money to charities.
billionaires, but to the average Joe, they're all just rich, okay? You're not being relatable as a streamer here. Millionaire
not.
streamers like this are in no way relatable to the average person, and you're
Freaking
completely
cringe to try to do
delusional
that.
if you think that as a millionaire streamer,
That's kind of why I like the people who don't try to hide that shit. It's like, it's just like, yeah, we know damn well that you're rich. Like, just freaking, like, what are you gonna do? But, like, yeah. Like, nobody thinks better of you because you freaking pretend to not be rich. Like, what the frick is wrong with you? That's some, like, freaking, like, begging for moral points, glory points, like, type. Like, what the frick?
you are in any way
be
relatable
real,
to the
stop.
average
Stop with
person.
that nonsense.
It's completely insane. Now, her take obviously is already just comedically ridiculous.
Look at me, peasants! I am just like you, for real!
She even got checked by her friend here, but there's also
Yeah, see,
a
because
great-
her friend there, that dude's smart. See, he understand. I feel like this guy is a little bit more self-aware and a little bit more grounded in reality. Like, he caught that quickly. You feel me? He
layer
understands.
of hypocrisy here based on her behavior from over the years, where she has shamed people for their wealth. She's also recently espouted how rich she is. And looking at this context, I think it'll be very clear why people have such a polarizing reaction to this clip in particular. So let's start here.
I want to start off by saying, if you get mad over this, calm down. It's not that serious. However, if you're just clowning, Alright, fair is fair. Like, alright, I get that. Yeah, no, you're gonna act like a bozo, get treated like a
With
bozo.
her
you know?
estimated net
But
worth
I'm just saying, like, don't get mad at us for treating you like a bozo if you're putting on the clown makeup.
of $6 million. Like, this is the person saying, eat the rich, right? And honestly, just between me and you, the viewer, I'm kind of surprised it's $6 million. I would have thought it was higher than that, but
Wait,
I
what was
guess
that?
that's all she could squeeze.
Net worth of 6 million. You shut your lolly face up. That 6 million is so freaking
Out
much.
of the tier 3 simps. But there was another controversy about a year and a half ago.
It's the cookies. I told you, bro. They're like expensive as hell.
With her cookie brand, Mina, however you pronounce it, where people were criticizing the high price of these cookies, and she had this.
Because they're like melatonin cookies, right? Is that what it is? I have to drink melatonin for my sleep apnea. The one my doctor prescribed me is 12 milligrams. Now, over the counter, if you were to get like a 5 milligram, which is what I would recommend for the vast majority of people to drink, don't drink 12 milligrams. That's like way too much for normal people. Unless you literally have a situation where you literally cannot freaking produce melatonin anymore. Sorry, get rid of that. Get rid of some stuff. If you're in a situation where you genuinely cannot freaking like generate melatonin anymore, different situation. If you even want to attempt it, talk to your doctor and then do like a 5 milligram, like very, very low dosage. And even then, cut that in half and like take it like an hour or two before you go to sleep. You get me? Anyway, point being, I'm not your freaking doctor. We'll talk to your doctor about it. But the point is, I wouldn't find myself spending more than like $5 on a freaking like, I think over the counter is like 300 tablets. The one that I could, like the one that I have one as well. That's over the counter. 301. Because sometimes I don't freaking, I miss my doctor's appointment. Whatever. Plus now, no, actually, let them in. That's what them in. They don't freaking cover it anymore. That's why I started using these. Oh, after I'm done with these, I get no more. Damn it. Right, yeah, no, that's true. They don't freaking cover it anymore. Now I gotta buy all over the counter. My doctor did tell me that. That's why I got this brand. Let me know if Carlisle is a good brand, Monos. I just got it. It's supposed to be natural berry flavored. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted. It smells bad. It don't smell like berries. It don't smell like freaking berries. Anyway, I wouldn't spend more than I think I spent like $5 on that. I'm not freaking doing no, screw that.
Response that really has lived in infamy ever since.
When people are like, oh my god, $28.
A bag of cookies? $20, get the frick out of here! I was gonna say maybe 10, 15 to be generous. Nah, get the frick out of here. Nah, nope. I'll give you 10 bucks. I'll give you 10 bucks. Cause they're cookies on top of being melatonin.
That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but
$7 a bag?
Like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
Yeah, hear that, broke boys? If you don't want.
Yeah, screw those ultra mega giga rich, am I right? They suck. I freaking hate those giga rich pricks. Hate everything, just hatred for men and women. Hate the rich. Just really freaking hate those giga rich, don't we? Just hate them. Hate.
Want to spend an exorbitant amount of money on cookies?
How many cookies? The thing is, it's $7. It's $7 a bag. I'm like, $7 a bag doesn't sound too bad, right? That's a bag. How many are in a bag? Nah, I gotta know now. What the hell were they called? Hold on, I'm gonna ask this to Google. I don't trust Brave right now. I'm willing to believe that. I want to check with Google. You failed me like 3 times today. Okay, cool. And what? Each cookie is what, like 5 melatonin? Wait, she said 20. That's why my math ain't mathin'. Why you lying? She said 20. Yeah, I'm like 20. Well, 4 packs would be fine. I assume she was like involving like taxes or something.
Cookies, you are a broke boy. And just a completely insufferable clip right there.
$10 for effectively 28. So either $7 for 28 melatonin cookies, or in my case, $5 for 300 melatonin tablets at 12 milligrams. So you could cut that in half, get 6, and have 600 melatonin tablets, which is basically what I do. Yeah, nah, it's a ripoff. I mean, if we're talking cookies, maybe, like, how good are these cookies? I would be willing to maybe buy, like, you get me? But if we talking, like, I don't think I can eat those melatonin cookies, like, on my way to work.
A lot of people were clowning on this back then, and if I played this clip, this video would definitely get nuked, but this is an image you can definitely hear. If you know, you know. But anyways, that wasn't the end of it. So recently she's been getting a lot of flack on...
I guess if you're looking for cookies, not a bad price. But if it's like specifically melatonin, and you're gonna be using it for that purpose, an absolute ripoff. No, just go buy the tablets.
Social media, beginning with this post
after speaking to your doctors,
here, where she says "angy" and has this face. The crop was diabolical right here. I just noticed that's not great. I'm gonna renew my subscription to Pokimane here. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna join the squad, the defense squad for her. I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't think this post is that bad, and it didn't really warrant such a ferocious response. But unfortunately, this is Pokimane, and people don't like her.
Wait, yeah, why? Wait, what the frick? Why are people getting mad?
Many different reasons, and they look for any opportunity to go after her. So it's really not that surprising that people were coming after her, and mainly going after her, saying this was a childish post, that she's too old to be making posts like this. And she would respond directly to those claims, saying this: "I got a weird influx of weirdos commenting on my age, lol."
Oh no. Oh no, don't bring it up. Don't mention it. If you mentioned it, that means they won. Because now they know it's getting to you.
To be honest, I find it so dumb. I'm at 28, I'm the
and she put the crying emoji.
happiest, richest, most knowledgeable, and
this is literally their end goal. They won. You just gave them the victory by doing this. If you just never say jack squat and keep doing you, then you win. They lose.
Self-assured I've ever been, and that only becomes more true with every year that passes. Now, I'm gonna be real. This highlighted section right here is
Don't we just hate the rich? Don't we just hate those rich? Don't we, ladies and gentlemen?
Some copium, okay?
Monos and
the
monas!
happiest people in the world don't have to tell you how happy they are, okay? That just makes sense, right? But she obviously mentions here that she is the richest she's ever been, and then literally, like, one day later, says rich people bad. Like,
Oh, this was a day before. Wow. Damn. Nah, but, like, on the real, though, she didn't deserve that kind of, like, the 28 is fine. Stop, like, just, come on.
The levels of hypocrisy here are crazy, but let's read the rest of
At this point, it's more, I feel like some of it, not all of it, some of it is genuinely the troll, the joke of, like, knowing that that'll piss off a hag.
This tweet, where she says, "Although I don't care about the comments, of course you do."
I didn't mean to
People
call you
say this online.
hags.
As a
Relax.
content creator,
Don't take it so
if you
serious.
have any sort of, like, traction where you have people who want to talk about you negatively, consistently, you do care
I'm
at
into gilfs.
some level about comments. It's a matter of how you deal with that and how much it affects you, but everyone cares. Nobody likes having negative comments made about them. People who say they don't care at all are just lying about it. But again, it's how you respond to stuff, and a lot of people see this as responding directly to comments.
Yeah, see, the fact that you said although I don't care about the comments, no, you do. This reeks of like, you spent so much time thinking this one segment here, just to like figure out the best way to say this.
It's getting underneath your skin.
Yeah, this reeks of you like really like needing to like release this frustration you got.
But she continues saying, I do worry about the impact.
I know, because I've been there. Of course I know that person, for she is I, and I am her. You understand? I've been there. I've done that.
Girls and women who see this type of
I understand being in that place because I was there.
harassment, and to them, I want to reassure you that life only gets better. Growing older will not make you miserable, but living your life trying to appease random shitty people definitely will. And this last part, I think, is very true, okay? Trying to live your life appeasing people who will never be happy with you is a very terrible...
You're right, but you're looking at it on the wrong perspective. You got the right message, but you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. It's not about, it's not about focusing on not living your life, trying to appease people, because you're still living your life. Basically, letting them control how you live your life, in essence. No, do what you want to do, and if it pisses them off, do it even more, because screw them. It's in spite of them. You understand what I'm saying? The more you do the thing you love, not because of them, but because you want to do it, that right there will piss them off more than anything else in the world.
Way to go about not just content creation.
I'll be honest with you, and like a lot, and it's not every single case, of course, but a lot of the nonsensical hatred that happens is just probably just freaking stupid teenagers too, stupid kindergartners, stupid whatever the frick. They're just going on there to rag on you just because it's the thing to do. You got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been there. Sometimes just people play stupid to be stupid.
But overall, looking at this statement and then
they got that
rich people.
They got that keyboard confidence.
Right afterwards, seems very hypocritical to even the most neutral observer of the situation. Yeah. Now, a lot of her supporters ran to her defense based on this clip, but there's one person in particular who...
See, that's the thing that is kind of like... This is what I hate about the modern, how would you say it? The modern, celebrity, the modern icon, the modern idol, the modern whatever the frick you want to call it. It's like this whole thing where it's kind of like, I did a bad, and therefore everybody has to come to my defense. But it's kind of like, or we could just be like, hey, Pokimane, I'm a fan of yours, I think you're cool. That was freaking stupid. Maybe shut up next time. Like, you got, what are you trying to morally grandstand for? You're rich. You got all the money in the world. Like, just shut up. Like, you don't gotta try to play Robin Hood or try to relate to the poors and the peasants. Like, stop. That's clown. That's you're acting like a clown now. And then I feel like a normal response to that would be like, oh really? Like, nah, I wasn't a clown, was it? Alright, maybe I can see how that was kind of stupid. Alright, you know what? Alright, if it was on me, it was on me. It is what it is. I don't agree, or maybe I'm not, I don't see it that way, but whatever the frick. I guess I'm wrong. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'll stop acting stupid. I won't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta get an understanding for yourself. You just, not even for any moral reason, or not even for any, whatever the frick. It just cause it's freaking, what would you even say at this point? Just conflict avoidance. You get what I'm saying? It's like, why do I gotta deal with these freaking nerds coming into my chat or coming into my step to tell me that I'm old? Like, what do you gotta deal with that for? Ignore him.
Went real hard in
Don't go talking about being rich
Pokimane,
and why?
And that person is...
You're on a boat.
Hassan Piker.
Freaking stop.
Make the rich pay Piker. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, he's like the perfect example of bro is nothing but a nepo baby. His whole life has been nothing but started from the top, and now he's still rich. He's got a luxury, sports car and a mansion. Shut up, you. And he says he's a socialist communist. Shut up.
He'd be the one defending her after her comments about rich people. This is the guy who says make the rich pay while living in a $3 million LA mansion.
Don't tell me he came to defend her.
$200,000.
Dude, if Hassan comes to defend her, it's gonna make it way worse.
Sports car, and also comes from a family that is very wealthy while trying to cosplay as a socialist, a relatable guy, a member of the working class, just like the average guy working a 9-to-5. But yeah, that's to be expected. But this is the clip in particular where he is defending Pokimane. Let's give this a little bit of a listen.
I think it's because of the closeness that most streamers have to being normal people at a certain point in their lives, as opposed to like a guy who's been a multi-billionaire for the past decade or so.
No, that's BS. Even in the most humblest of situations, being a streamer is effectively an act. It's acting. It's voice acting. It's a professional entertainer. It's a ridiculous statement to say, and it's really shows that you're so freaking detached from society. This is the same logic that some freaking weird like movie star uses when they start to freaking talk like they're out of touch and like, I am just like you for real. It's like, no, you're freaking not. No, because you're not in debt. You shut your freaking mouth. Like, if you can save money, you and I are not the same. Shut your mouth.
So,
my bank account's not in zero. It's in negatives. I bet you didn't even know bank accounts could go in negatives.
That's very rich. Now, if you know anything about Hassan Piker, I mean, he comes from a very, very wealthy family.
He does.
So him trying to say like, we all know what it's like to be a streamer and
not only that, but his uncle's like is a famous celebrity that like was caught like was like bringing a bunch of attention to his freaking streams and his show.
This relatability to the average Joe, it's absolutely insane. And I'll also say this, there is nothing relatable about millionaire streamers, especially financially successful streamers and content creators. They are not relatable to the average Joe, okay? There's nothing relatable about these types of careers to the average person. There's nothing relatable about it whatsoever. Anyone trying to pretend like it's in any way relatable, they are just coping here. But let's listen.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, it's one of those situations where it's like, it's not that what you're saying is wrong, necessarily. Like, you're not incorrect, so to speak. It's just that it's like this like cringy, weird freaking thing to be like. It's weird to see, like, it puts people off to see someone who's so freaking wealthy to just be like, oh, those rich, am I right? Poors, am I right, poors? And it's just like, what the frick is wrong with you? Just enjoy the money you have and shut the hell up. Like, why are you trying to make yourself out to be some, like, as if you and I are suffering from the same sufferings? It's so weird. It's kind of like with Flint Lockwood in always, what is it, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? When he, like, lies about being allergic to peanut brittle to, like, make it seem like they're more relatable. Like, what a weird thing to lie about. Why? We all know you're rich. Why lie about, like, being related? Like, oh, we hate the rich, don't we? It's like, stop. Freaking weirdo. Like, what? It's cringe and it's weird.
Most streamers have a much nicer and much better understanding of what it used to be like when they didn't have fucking money, and therefore have takes like this. You want rich people to have takes like this.
No, you don't. You really don't. You want them to shut the hell up and just enjoy their life. Stop trying to make yourself out to be like a suffering rich person. Oh, how I suffer.
It's funny how in
my
his
rent's paid, but how I
defense of
suffer.
her comments, he literally calls her rich, and her whole point was that rich people are bad. It's pretty self-destructive, to say the least. But I'm gonna pull back the magician's curtain here and let you guys have some insight.
Yeah, Hassan, I don't think you understand. When she says that the rich people are bad, I'm pretty sure she's talking about you too, rich boy.
Insider info
freaking sports car mansion man.
Content creators. Obviously, over the years, I've met a lot of different content creators, including some people in real life. And I can pretty much square every content creator I've met into like two categories, like people who are doing financially well, and then content creators who are broke. There's pretty much no in between. It's kind of crazy. And of course, there's some people I've met who are doing really well for themselves through content creation, who are very humble.
Look, it's not that there's like no in between. It's that the people who are like average, normal, everyday people that are like humble. They're like humble. Sorry, I've been going for like freaking 8 hours at this point. they're like humble, they just shut the hell up. You don't hear a peep out of them, typically.
Nice, relatable people, but there's also some people who walk around like they're Jeff Bezos. Like the arrogance is insane. Like you just wish these people would be a little more humble. But also there's a lot of people who don't have much money, even despite having a very large audience, because they're not disciplined with their money. They don't save, they don't plan for the future. They basically burn through all this revenue they're earning and think content creation is going to be there forever. Like, here's my advice if you're an
I don't earn squat.
aspiring content creator. I mean, you should probably just quit because it's not a great place to be. But if you are going to do that, treat every video like it's your last, because you never know what's going to happen. This is a very unreliable space to be in, and you should try to save as much as possible. Enjoy your life, but don't go absolutely crazy and act like this stuff is going to be here forever, because it's not. Realistically, no content creation career is ever going to last probably more than 5 years for the overwhelming majority of people.
And honestly, a 5-year long career in the entertainment and the just in entertainment, online entertainment, streaming, stuff like that, is a freaking like that's amazing. I don't want to hear nothing about like that's good. That's freaking solid, dude.
But
to me, 2 years of being like a top tier, like let's say professional, right? I'm talking about people that are like. And when I say professional streamer, I mean like somebody who can pay their rent with streaming. When I say professional streamer, someone who can pay their freaking rent with streaming is basically what I'm trying to say. Even 2 years is a pretty freaking good go ahead. Like it's a pretty good go. And if you're smart, yeah, and you put some money away and you like figure sort of you invest properly, you should be able to ride that out for a long time.
Yeah, that's just my little tangent there. But yeah, definitely some interesting people you meet over the years with content creation. But yeah, in no way is someone like...
I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't met very many people. I haven't been trying to meet very many people. Right now is one of those times where even though I keep saying I want to collaborate with people, I don't collaborate at all. For two main reasons. I'm an introvert. I freaking suck at talking to other people. And I haven't really mentioned it, but it's the truth. On top of that, I'm gonna be real with you. There's like this huge freaking like thing in my head where I'm like, if I don't have a partnership, like my 1,000 subscribers, I feel like I'm not even worthy of like asking somebody to collaborate with me. And I'm not talking about these top streamers either. I'm talking about streamers or YouTube artists, like people who are under my subscriber count. I don't feel like unless I have more subscribers with you, I don't even want to ask. Basically, is the easiest way to explain it. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm unworthy. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm unworthy. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the deal with that is.
Pokimane even halfway relatable to the average person. I mean, I think that's a very fair thing to say, but of course, in the little cycle we were talking about.
That, and to be honest, I've also, like, I have collaborated with quite a few people, actually, with different people. But there have definitely been times where some people take the relationship way too freaking personal. Like, so, like where it's like, bro, we played video games once or twice. Like, no.
Out here with Pokimane,
like, we need to take a step
she
back
makes a
from
bad
here.
statement publicly, gets dunked on, and what's the final step? Play the victim. Here's her her statement, I should say, about the recent drama she's been in.
Wait, what? What drama? You got called a hag, and then you freaking said that you hate the rich, and were reminded that you yourself are incredibly rich.
It's weird to think about how many people have opinions about me, especially people who probably...
Everybody has opinions about everything. It's called being human. The moment you introduce an idea to someone's head, they form an opinion on it. Let's stop playing these stupid games where it's like you're not allowed to have opinions.
Probably like never consumed any of my content.
Well, welcome to content creation. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. A lot of people are gonna...
Yeah, if there's a clip of you, a 1-minute clip of you talking smack, That is content. That is your content. They consume that content. They don't need to consume all your content to criticize you. They've consumed enough content. They consume the content that makes you look stupid or bad. Whatever it happens to be. Now, our jobs as content creators is to try to flood our streams and our videos and our channels with as much good content as possible, so that the bad content gets drowned out.
Talk
That's
about
simple.
you all
Welcome
the
to
time,
content creation.
and the more you share out there, the more people are going to say. Like,
Yeah.
believe me, I understand. It's not to the level of Pokimane or anyone like that. I have plenty of people watching every single move I make, waiting for something to complain about. That's life. That's the way it is with content creation. You're going to have a very large number of eyes on you from people who also don't like you, and they're looking for any reason to go after you. That's just life.
Oh,
but
yeah.
to act like this is so surprising.
Oh, and they're so much more determined. They're so much more, like, they have so much more, like, drive. They have a reason to live as
after
long as
all
they can
these
hate
years
you.
in content creation is a bit of a leap here.
Which is
But as long as they keep showing up to watch your videos, it's cool. Algorithm.
understandable, like that's just what happens probably when you're online for so long. But my main point is actually, as much as sometimes it bothers me to feel like my name is known in circles that I don't affiliate with or that are not a part of my community, the upside is sometimes I'll bring such nice people to my defense and I'm like I'm shocked. My heart is warm.
I genuinely have to wonder who she's talking about, because if she's talking about Hassan Piker, Diddy Party enjoyer, goer too?
Yeah, I've seen what it looks like to have some of these people come to her defense. I made a video about Pokimane maybe like 2 months ago that got a lot of attention, and yeah.
I'm just saying, right now, it's just not the kind of person you want coming to your defense.
I've seen what it looks like to have some of these kind souls come to her defense. Plenty of death threats and stuff like that, but again, it's the internet. I'm not blaming her for that sort of stuff. It's just the reality of who she is and the type of people who are very ferociously defending her at all costs. But anyways, you've seen the cycle here. She made a bad take, and she's gone through the Pokimane cycle of ending up as the victim somehow in this situation. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Today, I just got this.
It was
Hey,
a
what's up, guys,
great
up here?
video.
So today,
Great video. I didn't even know about all that. I had no idea that, how the frick is Hassan Piker involved? What the frick? Alright, whatever. Anyway, no, it really does, it is important sometimes, I feel like, for, all content creators to watch stuff like this. Sometimes just to keep your freaking inflated ego in check, you get me? I feel like nobody's immune to this. Because everybody will figure out some kind of way to justify their own, like, spoiled behavior, you get me? The same way that how she basically had to, like, keep changing the goalpost from the rich to the super rich to the giga rich to the ultra rich to the mega rich to the freaking, like, it's like, alright, well, you're just gonna keep changing it the further along you get, you get me? Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today! I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi! That's all for now, Monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!